of these questions. I'll give it to you. You're slick.
I thought the hearing was disgraceful in its characterization of the district.
The top here at 4, contentious moments here between lawmakers on Capitol Hill and D.C. leaders. The mayor and members of Congress at times frustrated with one another.
The hearing also included D.C. Council Chairman Phil Mendelson and D.C. Attorney General Brian Schwab, centering around crime and public safety in the district, but also including other cultural stances.
Fox 5's Bob Barnard has been at that hearing all day long and joins us live now with more. Hi, Bob.
Hey there, Angie and Shamari. It began at 10 o'clock this morning, ended at about 3:15. A long, contentious hearing, primarily about public safety and crime here in the district. There was feisty debate about that, but also about some other cultural-type issues, the Epstein files, the basic firing of Jimmy Kimmel last night. But much of the debate centered on the crime emergency imposed by President Trump.
President Trump is obsessed with trying to run Washington, D.C. And if President Trump wants to run Washington, D.C., he should resign as president and run for mayor.
The left-wing politicians who say that D.C. does not have a crime problem are either delusional or simply lying to the American people. This body must ensure that the progress made by the president's recent actions endures.
Now, Mayor Muriel Bowser, D.C. Council Chair Phil Mendelson, and D.C. Attorney General Brian Schwab were the witnesses testifying today before the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform. D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith and other members of the D.C. Council were in the hearing room as well. Now, this is the committee that voted out legislation last week, several of those items having to do with public safety in D.C. The mayor today noting overall crime in the district is down 39% since the federal surge, and violent crime down 53% compared to the high of 2023. And yes, the White House crackdown on D.C. crime was topic number 1.
We are a city under siege. It is frustrating to watch this committee debate and vote on 14 bills regarding the district without a single public hearing, with no input from district officials or the public.
We don't regard the Guard as a law enforcement agency.
It's not a law enforcement agency.
And so we wouldn't call on them to police our neighborhoods.
But you would agree that right now crime has dropped dramatically since they've been present.
Mr. Perry, what has worked is not the National Guard in helping enhance MPD services. What has worked is more DEA, more FBI.
Now, we also learned today that $1.1 billion in D.C. funding is in a continuing resolution that the House is supposed to vote on tomorrow. It would give the district spending authority over that money, and the main impact, we're told by the mayor's office, is that it would allow the city to go ahead with the just-approved 13% MPD pay raises earlier than it could have done so otherwise. And joining this committee this week, the newly elected Virginia Democrat Congressman James Walkinshaw, who at one point, his first public comments as a member of this committee, lambasted his Republican colleagues for, he says, trying to strong-arm the District of Columbia.